I started purchasing the ID cars at Target a little over a year ago and really liked the cars. I picked up a few a month, and just over the while I've collected quite a few of them. I have to say I really am impressed with the cars, the fit and finish on the cars, the paint jobs, the detailing on the cars is really very, very nice. And I also like the boxes that you can open up and then get the car out, put it back in, place to store it. I also started buying a number of cars off of Amazon, particularly the ones that were on sale. They'd be about anywhere from about $3 to about $5, normally about $7 at Target. The other nice thing is that the cars have their uniquely identifiable number that when you scan them into the system, it keeps track of the cars and how much it's won and how many races it's won. That's also virtual and real races on the track, but it keeps track of it and is individually knows that car. I ended up with two of the 18 Camaro SS's because Amazon sent me one that the box was damaged, so they sent me another one for free. Both cars show up individually in the ID app, so it does track each individual car, as it says. The paint on the Hot Wheels ID cars really reminds me of the original Red Lines Hot Wheels Spectraflame paint, which I'm a fan and which I started collecting originally back when I was about 10 years old in 1968. I still have my original cars from that time, but as a kid I played with them pretty rough, and most of them are in pretty sad shape, some better than others, but I don't know, I had fun with them when I was a kid and I don't regret anything at all, and these cars are probably more valuable to me than any other cars that there are. This is my 18 Camaro that had the box damage, and actually is the car that has the most track mileage and even virtual mileage on it. Just been running it because I have an extra. And you can see a little bit of wear on the front of the car. That seems to be where it's wearing out the most. But the paint job again is Spectraflame type paint, and you really got to be impressed with them. I was just collecting the cars, but then I ran across the race portal at Target, and it was about on sale for about $20. So for that, I think it was normally $30. I just figured, well, I'll pick it up and then I can scan the cars in it. So it works without the rest of the track, and you can scan your cars into the app, which is, a big part of the game. Two exclusive cars come with the race portal: the GT Hunter, shown here, and the Twin Mill, which is shown here. Both are nice looking cars, and again, you can only get them with this portal. Well, you got the portal now, so then I guess I need the track, because it hooks up electronically and tracks the cars on their laps and speed and stuff like that. So went ahead and purchased the track alone. That's the add-on set. Does not come with the portal, so it's a little cheaper and you save some money. Look for it on sale and got a pretty good deal on it anyways. These are the track pieces that you get, and it also comes with attachments that you can hook to the regular Hot Wheels track to make longer routes if you wish. I purchased these 6 cars from jcarty.com online. Not an advertisement, just an endorsement. They're at a nice deal and a good selection of cars, so check them out. You download the ID app to your phone. I have an Android phone, but it's also available for Apple also. Once you're in the app, you've got your garage, which is your virtual garage. You can spin your cars around and check them out. And then you can go into the garage, and it shows you each car that you've loaded into it, and also the digital cars that you get. And then you go back out and you can go into the track part, which is the physical track, which then you hook up and it shows you how to build the track piece by piece in the app. Then you can go into the city part, which gives you some weekly things, but the Classic Cup is the one you mainly go into. You pick your race, and it takes you through on the virtual side of each car that you've downloaded, plus the virtual cars you get. And then you go and you hook up to the portal by pushing this little button up here, and then you push and hold down on the ID button on the portal, and it will link up and it will flash keeps staying on blue the whole time, and then you're ready to scan your cars into the portal. The first car I'll scan in will be the custom 18 Ford Mustang GT, a really very pretty car. It's a Series 2 car, and it's part of the Hot Wheels Speed Graphics set number 2 of 4. Another car I really like is the green 69 Capo Camaro. It's a Series 2 car, number 2 out of 4 of the Factory Fresh series. And the Camaro's added to the virtual garage. The last car I'll show you to download is probably one of the best looking ones I see, is the Mclaren Senna, one of the supercar series, number 1 of 4. Definitely a good looking car with a really nice paint job. And that's one more entered into the garage. This car is also kind of expensive if you go to look for it online. I'll leave you with some rotating real-world shots of some of the ID cars and some thoughts on what I think the ID system's all about. I really like the concept behind this and the use of the apps to be able to track your cars and the amount of use and mileage that it has on it, both in the real world on the track and in the virtual world. It must track the cars by the number on the car through the computer that it uploads your data to, because my app went down, wouldn't connect with my Bluetooth, so I had to reload the app. And I lost all my progress in the game, but the cars were still came up with the progress that I had on the car. So obviously it downloaded those from the main server when I re-signed back up and rescanned the cars in. If your kid's like me and he goes through and starts playing with this thing right out of the box and starts firing up the spinner to shoot the car around the track, well, you're going to probably be a little disappointed, because it really flings that car out of there if you pump it way up. You need to go through the program, and it shows you how to best run the car, and by doing different exercises in the actual online program. So I just recommend that. If you're going to do it, you'll have a lot of frustration if you don't. Well, I hope you enjoyed this short little review of the ID system. Again, I highly recommend it, and take it with patience and go through the app, and you'll really enjoy it. So thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.